Welcome to Shedhouse Motorcycles here in my garage in country Victoria. Shedhouse Motorcycles was born out of an idea I had to document the restoration of motorbikes I'd collected over many years. My own experience from an early childhood was watching my two uncles restore cars and bikes in their garages, and I've only got a few photos and fading memories of those two bringing old cars and bikes back to life. So for my own sons, daughter and grandchildren, I wanted them to have a record of the restoration of these bikes. So as an extension of my original idea, I thought if I'm going to record these bikes being brought back to life and using YouTube as the medium, why not share this with everyone who's ever wanted to restore a bike or service their own bike or just tinker in a shed of an evening or a weekend. My name is Rowan Mason. My background is an auto electrician, and after 30 years on the tools, I turned my hand to sales in 2001 and have recently retired after 21 years in the automotive aftermarket, selling spare parts predominantly to auto electrical businesses. I've never restored a motorcycle from the ground up, so I'm really learning on the job with lots of help from mates with skills that I don't have, like painting, machining, tuning, etc. So I hope to introduce them to you over the time. The bikes I have here in the shed, I've either had one from an early age and never got around to owning, like a Honda CB 750 K2 from the early 70s. I've got a Honda Step Through C70 here, which reminds me of the C50 that I had back in the 60s was as a young guy. A Honda Dax, or a ST70 as they're known. Again, a bike that all the kids in my day wanted one of those, but not everyone was able to have one, but they certainly were a game changer for the mini bike scene. And again, from the mid 70s, an XL 175. Again, it's a Honda. All my kids have learned to ride on that bike. That's got a lot of memories, that bike, for me. And I want to bring that back to its original condition. I've also got a Norman Nippy from the 50s. I think it's a 58. It's an auto cycle, and I just love the look of it, and I really want to bring that back to its former glory as well. The bike here in front of me, or about to be in front of me, is the first to be restored, and it's a 1981 Yamaha. Just let me move around here for a sec. It's a 1981 Yamaha, really known as the boy racer of the early 80s, and the first liquid-cooled two-stroke engine Yamaha brought to market. Sold a 350 version of this bike in the early 90s. When the opportunity came up to purchase this bike from my friend in Adelaide, I readily did so, and my intention right from the get-go was to bring it back to its original state, as it deserved better than languishing in either his or my shed in the state it was in. Which really sums up my why, and the reason for this video is that I now want to surround myself in the bikes that have meaning to me. I remember from different milestones in my growing up years and adult years, and each week I'm inviting you into my shed to watch the progress of this bike and other bikes that I've mentioned earlier coming back to life and into their original conditions. So if you're like me and interested in motorcycles and how things work and seeing bikes come back to their original state through restoration, I'm asking you to continue to watch Shedhouse Motorcycles, like and subscribe, make comments, really value your comments, and look forward to seeing you each week as we continue the journey in Shedhouse Motorcycles. Until then, stay safe, stay upright, and stay in your sheds, and continue to enjoy your motorcycling.